Pennsylvania.
Mr. President, let me just briefly describe my amendment. This won't take very long, but I think it's an important movement in the right direction. It's come to my attention that the CR, probably for a variety of reasons, underfunds the DoD's operations and maintenance accounts relative to what the Army staff certainly has requested, actually to the tune of $2 billion relative to what the Army staff would prefer. This affects salaries, vital maintenance, combat training. It affects both, well, certainly skilled defense contractors, employees at our military facilities. Obviously, we have very significant maintenance requirements for the very sophisticated equipment that our troops rely on. And so this is a very, very important account. The operations and maintenance account also includes training exercises that help make sure that our forces are the best in the world. Unfortunately, we also, at the same time that we're underfunding this account, we're spending money on alternative energy at DoD that is of very dubious value in my mind. We have much more affordable energy than the kinds of energy that we require the DoD to use in some instances. And what this amendment would do would provide a modest transfer of $60 million from the DoD's account from the Pentagon Biofuels Program and allow that money to go over to the operations and maintenance account. Now, I know there's some people who are big fans of spending money developing biofuels and building the plants and refineries that create these biofuels. I would point out that this is a much more expensive source of fuel than alternatives that are readily available. And I would ask maybe even a more basic question, which is, if we believe this is a good and appropriate activity, wouldn't it be better to handle this at the Department of Energy, rather than take the precious resources from our Defense Department and have it spent with the construction of plants for biofuel capability? I think it makes more sense to move this over to the operations and maintenance account, and that's what my amendment does. Mr. President, I yield back the floor.
Senator from Illinois.
Mr. President, I rise in opposition to the amendment offered by the senator from Pennsylvania, and I will raise a point of order.